Do you deal with one of the top challenges for keeping romance alive in your relationship? I'm Robert Beagle with Romance Alive, and a few years back I did a survey asking people what is the biggest challenge you face in keeping your romance alive? Well, the survey revealed that coming up with new and fresh ideas for romance is one of the top challenges people face. Now, for instance, you may think the absolute best dessert is cherries Jubilee. In fact, when I mention it, maybe your mouth is watering as you visualize a flambéed cherries over ice cream. However, a steady diet of cherries Jubilee every night for 2 weeks, I mean, wouldn't that ruin the specialness of this dessert? In fact, it would probably get old and tired and monotonous. Well, the same is true of romance. If you keep creating the same romantic moment over and over, no matter how wonderful it was the first couple times you gave it and presented it to your sweetie, chances are after a while it would lose its freshness and become so-so. So what I did is I've had people ask me, Robert, where do you come up with all these ideas for Romance Alive? I mean, after all, you created over 600 of them out there for us to read. Well, the truth is, it is something I keep doing, and I keep looking for, and I keep writing about. In fact, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel here, you will see a section called Romantic Moment Ideas, and that's where I'll share some of those with you. Anyway, I decided, let me start afresh. Let me research how difficult or how challenging it might be to find ways of keeping your romance alive and creating romantic moments. My first stop literally went to a brick and mortar bookstore and looked around. Well, I found two books that caught my eye. One was called 10 Great Dates to Revitalize Your Marriage, and the other, 101 Nights of Great Romance. So I returned home and thought, let me get the computer going, look on the internet, and research Romance Alive. Well, one of the things that came up, of course, was our website, romancealive.com, and that made me smile. Pursuing it a little further, within 15 minutes, I also found and looked at 15 different articles on how you can keep your romance alive. One was called 5 Ways to Keep Romance Alive After Valentine's Day. Now, for some people, that's a little challenging. I mean, they go all out on February 14 or whatever happens to be your Valentine's Day celebration. But then for the other 364 days a year, they're kind of lost. Another article was 5 Ways I Keep Romance Alive Without Spending Extra Money. Good idea. Another, 14 Ways to Keep Romance Alive. And beyond that, I found 3 articles just entitled Keeping Romance Alive. Now, each of them offered ideas and suggestions for how you could romance your partner. From time to time, I go to Goodwill, and I love walking through and looking at all the different things that people have donated or, in essence, thrown away. And on one trip, I found a brand new massage kit. I mean, it came complete with a 128-page How to Give a Good Massage. Sad part, it wasn't even opened. They had never taken time to use this, probably a gift given to them, to create a romantic moment with that special someone in your life. Someone missed an opportunity to create that romantic moment for their sweetheart. So the point of all this is, with a minimal amount of effort, you can find new ideas on romancing your sweetheart and keeping your romance alive. Now, I'd like to invite you to subscribe here to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of these discussions on romance and relationships. And beyond that, take a look at the section called Romantic Moment Ideas. I've got videos there that will give you ideas on how you can romance that special someone in your life. I'm Robert Beagle, and I want to help you keep your relationship exceptional and your romance alive.